Hi everyone, welcome to the second ever fan feud. Today we've got Fulham v Aston Villa. And for the home team we have Lewis.
Second boys.
Right, Lewis, mate.
No, mate. I'm not looking forward to this at all.
Feeling yourselves today?
No, we've switched to a back five and we can't put two defenders together to make a back four. So I don't know what we're doing.
So what's your prediction today?
I'm expecting a 2-0 loss here.
Oh,
I'm expecting, because I hate him, Jack Grealish to score one. Oh, mate, you've got Ariola in goal. Oh, don't even. I don't know why I'm here. Oh, yeah. Dennis Adoy in the back three.
Obviously, as you know, we've got Josh for the away team, but obviously he's been held up in the minute, so I'll stay on with you and watch it as a neutral until he's able to join.
Oh, mate. I'm not looking forward to this. We've got three out front that can't score. Mitrovic is the only boy that can hit a cow's arse with a banjo. I'm actually upset and I haven't even started. I don't even know how to feel about this.
I have to say, Villa's front three looks quite dangerous.
It's Martinez in goal that looks imperious. He literally looks like he's not going to concede it.
It's quite an important game as well, isn't it? When you think about it, because obviously both teams aren't expected to be doing great this season.
This is fully a 6-pointer for us. We don't win this, we're down. I will put a bet on us not winning the game for the rest of the year. That's how upset I am with this. I think Scott Parker's been on the coke over the weekend.
You say that though, I was thinking the same about West Ham when Newcastle beat West Ham, because Newcastle have been shocking, and they went and smashed it, didn't they?
West Ham yesterday. 4-0.
Yeah, it was like 4-0 on that.
Jared Bowen, what a player.
His goals a little too much, but as he showed at Leeds last week, give this centre forward something to attack.
Look at that beautiful ball dead.
I hope Josh,
if he scores,
Josh gets home quite soon so he can defend Jack Grealish.
Oh mate, I hope he doesn't. Welcome to the How to Slag Off Jack Grealish show. He's got shit there, he's shit at football.
Was sound, definitely more presence in the penalty area for Villa.
I think your game might be a little bit ahead of mine.
Really? No, probably isn't.
Well, who'll be a match
I haven't kicked off yet.
Oh yeah, mine just kicked off now.
Yeah, mine's about 2 seconds away from kicking off.
I'll try not to give anything away if Jack scores.
Oh, mine's decided to buffer as well. Cheers, lads. Yeah, go on, take the knee. Do you know what? I'd actually die to have Tyrone Mings in our back four, and I never thought I'd say that.
They've got quite a good team, Villa, on paper, when you look at the team they've got.
The one that annoys me most is Matty Target, little snake. Left us to join the team that we beat in the play. Like, you fucking dirty. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, you can't be touching the main man like that.
I have to say, I've got a soft spot for Mitro. Like,
yeah, you can't. Oh, Mitro's asking for that one. He leaves his leg. He knows exactly what he's doing there. All right, then.
And Scotty Parker, to be fair.
Scotty, I think Scotty's loved by. Oh, hold on. Go on. Oh.
Mainly just for the chicken dance against the Mackhams.
Oh, go on. Yeah, go on. Hit him back. Right start, boys. Right start. Come on, lads. Oh yeah, I've got to say, our new kit is beautiful. I haven't bought it yet, but my God, it looks nice. Almost as nice as Scott Parker's dress sense.
Does like you must be knocking about with Gareth Southgate.
Oh, Southgate ain't got nothing on this man. Look at him, he's dapper. Look at him. I don't know what he's doing. He's like pumping something. What is he doing? Do you see what he's doing with his hand?
Who's that Parker?
Yeah, he's just pumping like that. I was like, what are you doing? I don't know what instruction that is.
Might have one of them clickers from the nightclubs. There's how many kilos in.
He's checking how many are on the pitch. We've started well. He's like, we accidentally fielded 12.
He's got a bet on, hasn't he? He's just counting them along the way.
We've got to do at least 50 passes before we shoot. That's a oh, Jesus. This is the boy that worries me. Tom Kearney. Right, let's play a game. Count how many times he passes it backwards. Oh, fucking hell, he passed it forwards as soon as I said that. What a dick.
I think you're Kenny and raise you one Paul Dummett. Paul Dummett used to be the worst for that. Like, used to make us nervous.
Mate, as much as I love Scott Parker, he used to do the most annoying thing. He'd get the ball, pirouette. He'd literally turn on it, spin back, and then pass it to the centre back, and then just wander off. And you'd just be like, cheers, Scott. And every time you knew. Don't.
Oh no!
Don't.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. I think you're about to lose your shit.
Oh, fuck off. 3 minutes in.
I'm not gonna lie, like Josh will be having your life roundabout now.
3 minutes in. 3 minutes in, and we're letting this lot win. We're letting this lot score. Are you having a laugh?
It's not just that.
Looking for another in Ollie Watkins. It's cleared though by
Don't.
I wait till he catch you.
Caballero coming to try and win it.
Red card. Oh, it's Jack
Jack
Grealish, you fucking oh, you dirty little bastard. Fuck off, you shit out.
Down inside 4 minutes. Jack Grealish at his first. Well,
You nonsense little bastard.
Defense there.
Shit, big. Well, I can't really talk my biggest wank, but
would not be
fuck you.
happening with the extra man. Listen, just give Don McGinn plenty of credit for lifting his head. And
mate, we went 5 to the back and we still conceded 3 minutes.
Yeah, they just now scored a second as well.
the pass was perfect.
What is the point?
And Grealish
What is the point?
the rest.
Did you say you got 5 at the back?
Yeah, got 5 at the back and we can't scrape together 2 decent centre backs. So, like, don't know why we're putting a third in.
Sounds like us. We had
I'll tell you what, Areola's not stopping that. How? I'm telling you now, Marek Grodak stops that. You say that.
Wasn't Areola meant to be like? Everyone was raving about Areola.
Fantasy football as well.
Well, they may have rejigged things at the back, but they've been pissed.
Oh God, do they really get that close to a second as well?
Yeah, I know. I.
Oh mate, I don't want to sit for another 80 minutes of this.
Well, you can just imagine what those
Christ,
defenders are thinking now. They look nervous to start off with.
I get the that little bit of FIFA. Your opponent has left the game.
I'm dashboarding this, boys. I'm dashboarding. Full on fucking rage quit. Oh, what are you doing, you mug? Tom Kearney fucking thinks he's Lionel Messi. What are you doing? You've got 1 foot, mate. Your other leg literally is for standing. Oh, fucking leave Douglas Luiz on the floor. Give yourselves an advantage. Don't you dare fucking kick it out. Fuck him off. I don't care.
Does look sharp, Scott Parker, like, by the way.
Honestly, any of these Aston Villa players could go down having a heart attack and I'll tell my boys to play on. At this point, we need the 3 points. And I'm getting desperate and I fucking hate Villa. Michael Hector thinks he's fucking chatty with that pass. What the fuck? Go on, Tom.
Oh, I can't wait to get Josh on now, like.
Mate. Who decides to play? I mean, look at him. Scott is sitting there thinking, how the fuck? The worst part is we were meant to assign Marlon He did his medical today and failed it. Failed the medical.
Really? What on?
Don't know. I don't know. As a centre back, how you fail a medical, I don't know.
I thought medicals were basically just fucking formalities. If you can walk.
If you're not a complete retard, I think you're meant to be able to pass a medical. But it turns out,
We signed fucking Michael Owen for 15 million. He was injured most of the time.
oh, I'll tell you what, if Joe Bryan could swing a cross in, he'd be a good player.
Early on here, having lost the first two.
I'll say that he did win us a playoff final by himself, but
good news is they've got plenty of time to try and redeem things.
fucking.
Mitrovic with a cross.
The worst part is I'm not going to get excited until I know you're excited.
I'll try and keep a straight face then.
I know you're a minute ahead. Go on. Oh, fuck. Oh, boys. Actually try and pick someone out with a cross, for fuck's sake. Oh, and Greece is our best player by a country mile, and he just absolutely spooned it. Oh, look, watch this. Ollie Watkins. Oh, fair enough, Dennis Adoy. Fair enough. I'll give you that.
There's Adoy. Now Ream.
This is, for fuck's sake.
Kenny.
I'm actually going to put a bet on. If we lose this game, I'm going to put a bet on Fulham being the first ever team in the Premier League to not win a single game in a year.
You did say yesterday, didn't you, that you're going for Derby's record, or you hope that it should get more points than it was a Derby.
Oh yeah, no. As long as we get more points than Derby and go down with a tiny bit of respect, I don't mind.
How many points did they go down with? Was it like 9 or something? 9 or 10?
Yeah, I think it was 9. Oh mate, my streams buggy. Come on, boys. But you know what? I'm covering up the shirt. Fuck that. I'll pretend I'm a Villa fan for the next 80 minutes.
Such a shock for them in the opening 4 minutes and a goal.
That, and I'm actually free.
I mean, it's only the second fan feud stream, but that's got to be a first where you're like hiding your kit, like.
Oh, go on. Oh, come on. Oh, I was about to throw the jumper and go, get the fucking.
Yeah, he had a bit of space as well.
Oh, deckled over Reed. Look, I've never wanted to like a player so much in my life, but it's so hard to like a player that's got a shot conversion rate of 0.2. Fuck me. Oh, Christ.
The man who got the goal for Dean Smith's side, Jack Grealish, had got their only previous
He's
goal.
A dodgy-looking bastard, isn't he? Looks like an owl on crack.
And he's given them a perfect start again at Craven Cottage.
We're not even playing a 5 at the back, are we?
I was going to say, I don't recall it being like.
Now Adoy.
Oh, shit me! Ref!
Noted it, but allowed play.
Sorry, ref!
May come back.
I know.
Caballero stopped by Trezeguet. Here's John McGinn, whose vision set up the Aston Villa goal.
I've seen fucking kind of moves in the Karate Kid.
Too easily. Caballero had 1 or 2 choices ahead of him.
Borderline assault.
Well, there is going to be looking here for Matt Target. It was a late one on.
A late one?
Tete.
It was about as late as fucking Southeastern trains, you fucking donut.
He did steam in from a distance here, just below us.
Right, he could have proper fucked him up there. And if he extended his leg a little more, that's straight red. Genuinely, he's lucky because he looked like he was standing. But if he went in with a leg there, that's straight red.
Tough at Villa's expense in the playoff final. And incidentally, there's a player in the Fulham ranks who was on Villa's.
I love Mitrovic, you know.
On the bench.
Josh Onomah on the bench. Fucking bring him on. Tom Kearney. I love him to pieces. Captain.
Mitrovic.
Talisman. Shite.
Brian.
There's a problem, right, when you're a footballer and you've got 1 foot and you can't run. Might as well be a Paralympian. Fuck off. Go on, Kenny. Go on, Kenny. Go on, big Kenny. Nice whip. Nice whip.
Mitrovic. Well, it's exactly the
I've just watched that. Like,
got a goal.
you are like a minute or two behind, I think.
That's in last week. You'd be
If there's a goal, I'll just not say no.
supply a bit more.
There isn't going to be a goal. I'll bet you they win this 1-0.
On the two centre halves.
You did call 2-0 at start, didn't you?
Get the power, it comes up cash, but even so.
I think you said Grealish should probably score.
Oh yeah, I've got him in my fantasy football with the little prick. 6 points. 6 points already, little wanker. Fuck you, Grealish.
It's Grealish.
You look like a fucking shit-ass pony. Shetland wanker. Oh, fucking, oh, I've got Tourette's syndrome here.
I think there's something he set out of turn.
Sorry, Bobby Reed got a yellow card. Oh, for fuck's sake, ref. Are you having a bubble?
Really?
He's committed fucking full-on assault, and Bobby's called him a wanker, and he's got a yellow and all. Oh, do you know what? My stream's dying as well.
I thought you went off there. I thought you left the match.
As tempting as it is.
I'm just waiting for it just to be me talking to myself for a good 20 minutes before I noticed.
Sorry, by the way, if you heard some industrial language there.
Sorry if you heard some industrial language. You should try watching me, mate. Fucking hell. I haven't been so much in fucking 12 minutes in the rest of my life. Jack Grealish, you had a card? Go on, there you. Send him off.
Concede in the corner there. Grealish boxed in.
Oh, you must be up there then, because obviously I've just seen the corner as well.
To not need to commit the foul. Reed may be still annoyed he got that yellow card.
Did you say you've just seen the corner? I ain't seen a corner. I'm on a free kick.
Oh, fair enough.
Specialist.
Look at this. They've got a free. Absolute. Oh, Tim Ream has lost his mind so easy there. So easy.
I thought it was a corner, it wasn't.
Make more of that Aston Villa.
Anguissa must just think, I'm the only player on it that can fucking play. Look, Tom Kenny running along with his left foot going, oh, I can't go any other way. Drives me nuts.
That's fine, Tete.
No, go on.
Reaches Mitrovic.
Also, Mitrovic, as prolific as he is, his shot conversion rate, also pretty shit. It takes him at least 7 headers to get one actually in. Oh, mate, I'm 2-0 down now. I'm fully 2-0 down.
They've got to get closer. Whether it's that target.
Fuck this.
Harry hand on that side. Firing back to get close to the wing back.
I bet Josh is bombing it down the motorway now, let it get on. That has got to be a first. I'm putting my colours away.
I might hide my face in a minute. Put a fucking balaclava on. Oh, fucking hell, it's Grealish again. Oh, it is. Oh, my.
Shocking defending, Anna.
We're actually not going to win a game all year. Kenny Tete's looking at him going, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking pilchard? He hasn't scored a goal since Boxing Day, and we've just... Connor fucking Hourahan, for Christ's sake.
That defending was poor, like.
Dennis Adoy just lets him off. Kenny Tete doesn't get Grealish. Hector, fuck off. It's 4-5, mate. Worst team in the Premier League in Fulham fucking history, this.
Surely it couldn't be 5 at the back, like, with that.
Fulham, Scott Parker's used it, and we've seen it again there.
Areola, fuck off out of my club. Ex-Real Madrid and PSG.
I was going to say, I'm sure Areola... People were, like, ranting about Areola being, like, one of the next top keepers.
Stick me in there. I've got fucking 5'7" and I'll do better, for fuck's sake.
Oh, Parker's not happy, like.
He's not happy. I fucking paid 10 quid to watch him the other day. Fucking dickheads.
And even though last year
Was that for the Carabao?
Yeah, paid 10 quid to watch him in the Carabao. It's fucking boring. At least we somehow managed to win that. Do you know what? Fuck it. Sod the league. Let's just go for the cup. Because we ain't winning the game in the league. Might as well take our chances.
That would be fucking awesome. That would be awesome. That though, like, you just don't win a game all season, but you win the Carabao.
Ivan Cavallero, how he's in the team? Fuck no. I ain't noticed him in the last 4 games.
Oh no. Hey, that was light.
Oh, mate. I'm actually speechless. For a man that talks a lot, I'm fucking speechless.
Yeah, like
Martinez is looking like, look, this is going to be a nice, easy night, isn't it?
Premier League when you are the last club promoted, which obviously is the route from the playoffs. Villa themselves found it last season. It's been even more difficult for Fulham this year because of the quick turnaround.
Oh, no. Count to 10, boys. Just count to 10.
Match is crashed. Didn't on you.
Michael Hector looked like he was an absolute world beater last year. Now he looks like he couldn't beat his wife.
Fucking hell.
Not that I condone that behaviour, by the way. That is fucking horrible. But
making the foul, a little glance at the corner of his eye.
Oh, Jack Grealish.
I appreciate the disclaimer.
I hate Jack Grealish. He looks for the foul every fucking minute, doesn't he?
Yeah, it did look a bit light, like.
Well, he's got his goal already.
He's thinking, fucking hell, how many goals can I score tonight? I bet you he scored. I bet he gets out of it.
Previous free kick came to nothing, but what can he make of this? Another one round, but it's a gift.
This could be like 4 or 5, you know, if they don't sort out defence out. Because the Fulham's defence has been shocking.
Well, his Premier League debut,
honestly, I've just texted my brother.
I genuinely thought you were kidding though when you said like the defence was that bad.
Oh, we could grab a couple of kids off the Sunbus and we'd do better. Honestly, go down the local fat fighters, Weight Watchers, whatever you call it. Chuck them on. Harder to get round, didn't they? Stick them in the way. At least they've got to run around them. Take a while to get round the fat fucks. And I'm actually seething. I'm actually so triggered. I hope Josh doesn't turn up. I will not be enjoying myself. Joe Bryan. How many headers has he had already? 3, 4, 1 on target.
And I think the one that was on target was off Grealish's head.
Good pair on the ball.
Grealish.
Bit of encouragement for Fulham and Mitrovic.
But it's not encouragement though, is it? You're 2-0 down to Aston Villa. Yeah, how is it anything going to be? How is anything going to be encouraging? I bet you by half time we're 3-0 down, and I decide fuck this because I'm done. Ready.
I was saying like it could be 4 or 5 the way it's going like.
Easily. Oh my god! I thought it was about to spoon that. I thought it was about to spoon that clearance straight on.
The earliest that Villa have established a 2-goal lead in the Premier League since 2011 when they beat Arsenal.
Oh my god!
I tell you, all you need now is like a shit VAR decision.
It's like 2 runs from deep, and Villa have got 2 goals. So I'm sure he'll be making quite a few more. Nobody picked him up on either occasion.
He's don't look that bad going forward, you know. Just defensively shocking.
This is actually hurting to watch, you know.
Watkins with a header.
Look, he's on you. Just fucking pass it. Oh my god. Dennis Adoy. He was a Belgian hero 2 years ago against fucking Reading, but my god, get him. Oh, fuck me.
Was that the header?
Yeah. In fact, it was against Derby, but still.
Roles reversed this time.
In fact, Grealish got him sent off in the playoff final as well.
Really?
Yeah, the most pathetic yellow card I've ever seen.
Here's Adoy.
They both go for a 50-50, and Dennis Adoy's leg was apparently too high. It was literally 4 yards off the ground. It was probably about the same height as Mini Me.
Ream with
I
the
don't know why
switch
Tim Ream and Michael Hector seem to think they're fucking got the whip of an absolute. This is the main thing, right? Mitrovic is so isolated in the middle. If he touches it down, there is no one near him. Watch this. Kenny Tete into
Yeah, I
Mitrovic.
saw that.
Closest players, Bobby deckled over Reed, and he's nowhere near. There's 2 players between Mitro and him.
But he's got to do it himself, hasn't he?
Tete looks their best outlet with his moves forward.
Yeah, Kenny Tete and Zambo Anguissa are the only 2 here that can play. And they ain't staying past this year, are they? Tom Kearney is absolute trash.
The funny thing is, he was like meant to be like a superstar at one point, wasn't he? Like he was tipped to be like this big superstar.
He could be amazing, but he's got 1 foot, so you always know where he's going. Look, as soon as you know he can't go the other way, you block 1 route for him and he's fucked.
Push in with enough conviction there. Fulham, they got Villa in the corner. Kearney just hung on.
Oh my god! And Kearney's popping fouls like that. Oh dear. I might start saying my Hail Marys in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, to get a booking for that.
Well, anyone's going to get a booking for that. It was the dumbest fucking foul I've ever seen.
75% possession use have got as well.
Ain't done piss all with it. 75% possession and we're 2-0 down. That's the most Fulhamish thing I've ever seen. Not as Fulhamish as the time we had fucking 78% possession against, who was it? Against Nottingham Forest, and they beat us 3-0. They literally had 3 shots, 3 goals. And 3 attacks, I think, in the whole game.
And one of 4 survivors in the team from the playoff
Profile,
success.
yeah.
Adoy, who was sent off, Tim Ream and Mitrovic. The others.
You realise there's been another player final since then, you dozy commentator.
There's Joe Bryan. Now Caballero.
Oh, Cav, what are you doing?
Run back by.
What are you doing? What a waste of possession. I can't believe I'm watching this.
Well, if they weren't defending so poorly, maybe Scott Parker.
28 passes they've had in our half, and they've carved us open about 6 times. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. It's just so easy in the middle. This is what happens when you play 5 at the back and 2 in the middle, one of whom is non-existent. I'll tell you what, if Harrison Reed's got coronavirus, I don't give a shit. Stick him on the pitch. I'd risk it.
You get a bit of room, to be fair.
Yeah.
Get close to you and all get close to him.
Is that Grealish there? No. Who the? Oh, Matty Cash.
Oh, hello. Oh, no.
What he was doing there.
You know, if that's Matty Cash's attempt at defending, I'm glad he didn't sign for us.
Target.
What was that? Come on, boys. You've boxed him in. Actually go to the ball. Oh, my Lord. How can you box someone in their own 6-yard box and still not create anything? There's 3 of you around him. He has nowhere to go, and we still don't manage to get the ball.
Oh.
That's got to be a Villa chance. I can't imagine us shooting anytime soon. We look shocking.
Who sorts the schedule out, by the way? 5:45 is a shit time to like schedule a match like.
Yeah.
I didn't realise when I was setting the stream up.
What else is on tonight? There's Arsenal, Liverpool.
Yeah, it's like 8 o'clock. I think because they're trying to keep them all on TV on there.
Anguissa, but Matt Cash gets across. I think it'd be a good signing for Villa. Matt Cash started.
I think it'd be a good signing for Villa, Matty Cash. Fuck off. I'm never going to be a professional commentator, I can tell you now.
Neither can Carragher. Carragher was doing ours yesterday. Fucking honestly, he must hate Newcastle. Like, he's saying like Newcastle's best chance was like.
This is I'm watching him slice us open like fucking turkey at Christmas.
Not very far away. You wondered if he could have just thrown himself at it fraction a second earlier. He'd have got a couple of studs on it. Classic Jack Grealish wriggling out of a tight corner.
I've got a bottle of vodka downstairs.
Would have been offside.
Don't drink, kids, but at the same time, when you're watching this, you might as well.
Only if you're a Fulham fan.
Across of the linesman, having missed.
Oh, Jack Grealish is hurt, is he? Who cares?
Has a problem now.
That's what you get when you dive into. Oh.
An issue in the calf area for Jack Grealish here.
Issue in the calf area. Probably because he literally dives every 4 minutes. Legs can't handle it.
He's been really influential.
To be fair, he has looked shit. I can't even get angry.
John McGinn's had time there to lift his head and do what he can do really well.
Yeah, I'm just sending a picture of the scoreline to my friend.
I think he was trying to gather that into his body more than lay it off to Harry Hunt.
Until I'm on stream, I'm using it on my phone because the camera's better. So when I laugh, my whole body moves, so it's like a camera's like jumps around.
Really well. Been more than efficient.
I tech streams, you know.
A couple of assists in those touches.
I'm letting my girlfriend know that I'm not seeing her for the next 4 days. Going on a 4-day bender and then going into rehab.
Creative player to go alongside Grealish.
If we can't beat Villa, who are we going to beat? Like, genuinely, who are we going to beat?
Newcastle might be on that list.
No, Newcastle, strong team. Callum Wilson, he's going to have a field day against these lot.
Yeah, to be fair, like I think we're probably in a similar position. Our defence is shit.
Genuinely, I reckon Joe Linton could get a hat-trick against these boys. I reckon Sebastian Haller could hit 4 against us. Oh, why? What is... Right, I don't know. Last year, I said the one thing we don't do is get the ball into the box from across enough, right? Because we've got Mitro, we don't use it. This game, have we tried to run it into the box at all? Because we get it into a position, just whip it in. We whip it in even if there's no one there.
There's like one tactic, isn't it?
That's literally all we're going for. All we're going for is just whip it in. It ain't working. He's up against Tyrone Mings and the other Esri Concert, who's too tall for it. They don't give a shit. They'll head it away all day because they're not 5'4" like Dennis Adoy at the back. Oh, I'm actually. What's this?
I'll tell you what will be scary is when you come up against like a Leicester or like basically Jamie Vardy.
This is what I'm saying.
He was clinical yesterday.
Running against Sadio Mane down the wing. Rest in peace. We might as well all get into a casket and just wait for the world to end. Because Sadio Mane is hitting at least 4. That's forgetting Mo Salah's going to be down the other wing. Saint Maximin, he's going to have a laugh against these lot. Every team has that one player that is going to ruin us. Wilfried Zaha, Palace. Saint Maximin.
To be fair, we've got a few pacey players. To be fair,
we haven't got one. We literally haven't got one.
Struggle to attract players now that look at Fulham and think that's just going to be a relegation dogfight.
It's all right. You don't have to worry against us though, because we won't utilise our pace. We'll just have like 10 men behind the ball, trying to get a point or something. Oh, hello.
What they did last time, where they used the squad very quickly. A lot of the players who locked them up.
I'll wait until you say it.
And they still ended up
Let me guess.
going through a horrendous season.
They nearly scored.
No.
Through
It was your attack, to be fair.
We with an open goal. Bobby Deckled over Reed skies it.
last,
That'd be my next guess.
actually lost his first 5 Premier League matches in charge. Scott Parker, who started to pick up wins after they'd been relegated. And obviously
Wasn't that bad, to be fair.
promotion campaign last season.
We're making Tyrone Mings look like fucking prime Rio Ferdinand here. Matty Target looks like he's just been hit by a brick wall every time you look at him.
How much did they sign Mings for?
25 mil, wasn't it?
Cracking signing him.
They've actually spent a fortune on that team.
Funny thing is, Newcastle have got like about 6, 7 centre backs, and we had fucking Isaac Hayden, midfielder centre back. Yeah, the other day. Yesterday.
Oh, you fucking Toby.
What a fall.
You absolute fucking Toby. You've got a man on the overlap and you go for top bins there.
Oh, yeah, so you saw it then.
Oh, I hate you so much. Oh, you've got Mitro in the middle on his own. Oh my God.
Was that the shot?
How do you ever pick the shot there? The only player that should be picking to shoot there is Ronaldo. Not Messi either, because he's only got a left foot and he shouldn't be shooting from there.
You're gonna get loads of grief now off like the Messi fanboys. It's like one or the other, isn't it? But I agree. I think like no one speaks about this like Ronaldo. Like
I'd pick Messi over Ronaldo any day of the week because the boy's just pure talent. But talent never dies. He's going to be able to. He can do that until he's 50, I reckon.
Yeah. I think, to be fair though, I think they're both the same. Like that, like I think Ronaldo will be genuinely playing till like 40 odd.
Oh yeah, and that's because he has a pure love for the game. He's just pure passion. Isn't he? Bobby Deckled over Reed. Oh, I wish you could pass a ball, mate. It would be fucking beautiful. Ivan Cavallero has literally just stood there like, what do I do with the ball now? Fuck off. He just tried to take on free. Right, for the next 15 minutes, I'm going to try not to swear.
I might rename this video Fulham fan in despair.
Fulham fan rant. While I'm ranting, might as well get some of the other things off my chest that are my big pet peeves. Social influencers. Sodom.
Put the weather right by the end of the stream.
Here's Tim Reed.
This is good football, boys.
Much better from Fulham. Read out wide.
Watch this. Whips it into the box. No one. Doesn't even clear the first man. Oh, that is so depressing. Oh, when's World Mental Health Awareness Day? Because I'm going to need it.
To be fair, I should be showing more sympathy because I know the feeling.
It's just hard to watch. Like, I was enjoying the championship. Oh my God. I enjoyed the championship because we have a chance of winning games, but this just ain't fun. Watching this every week ain't fun. And I've watched us through some shit times. Felix McGatt, that man single-handedly ruined my club. He sold Breda Hangland, and I quote, he's too old. Best player we had. Got rid of Danny Murphy. Got rid of everyone that was over the age of 25.
How many seats is Fulham Stadium like?
30,000.
Is it? I think we discussed
it's
yesterday.
25, I think, at the minute. But with the extension that's coming.
It's just mad, like obviously with it being a Premier League ground, it hasn't like there's like corners missing in that.
Oh, it's just because the Riverside stand is in complete new construction. It's going to look amazing.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That'd be good to see.
They've had to create a platform into the River Thames.
Really?
To build the stand, yeah.
Shit.
Well, that's why it's taken so long, because they've had to build it up to actually be able to stand on the platform to build the rest of it.
Yeah.
Dennis Adoy's. Oh dear. Dennis Adoy's he hasn't even got like a handful of his shirt. He's genuinely just trying to undress him at that point.
The funny part was it seemed to take the ref like quite a while to give the advantage for that as well.
Seems to be struggling with injury and struggling to get back.
Kenny Tete's injured. Oh no! Oh, he's been the only good player in the first 36, and he said, "Do you know what? I don't fancy it."
Fuck this.
So Grealish had a calf problem earlier, and it now seems that a similar problem is afflicting.
Oh,
just doesn't want to be part of it, does he?
Sorry, what's going on here?
Well, he might be making the substitution anyway.
Oh, don't you dare!
He's putting some really good crosses from that right wing.
I love Scott Parker. Starts 5 at the back. Player goes down injured. Right back brings on a striker.
In the Europa League during his time at Ajax.
But he realised that Mitro's a bit isolated.
Did he not realise it was going to be an absolute... Should have just stuck with the normal formation. We could have given him a game. We haven't challenged for anything in the midfield today. Anything.
Chelsea is tomorrow from 7 o'clock.
God, that'll be a big game tomorrow.
And then on
Tottenham Chelsea.
Tomorrow?
Tottenham Chelsea.
That'll be a good game.
5. Followed by Brighton against.
I've got Timo Werner to be top goal scorer this season. Massive error in judgment.
I wish, mate, I'm not. I had a bet on Mitro top scorer, but that ain't coming about, is it?
That's the most optimism I've ever seen in my life. I do
Well,
love
I can't let us winning the league just in case, but never mind.
To be fair though, you never know though, because it worked for Leicester. Like it was like I'm sure like 5,001. Like after the season, they nearly got relegated.
Ever since they've won it, I've always put a pound on a random team to win just in case. My other pound's on Everton.
Who comes on? So are we now going to see a switch to a back
They're smashing Everton at the minute, aren't they?
I always put one on a complete outsider and one on a like could do it, like a Wolves or an Everton just in case.
The initial indication would be that Doy is moving to right back.
I tell you what though, like most teams at the minute had like a bit of a shaky start. I think the only team, well, Everton aside, I think one of the only teams I've seen that have like proper smashed is Leicester. Leicester just look so good at the minute.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
And I wouldn't even mind saying them do well. To be fair, it's like one of them underdog teams that you like to say do well.
It's like Leicester, Wolves. Everyone's like second favourite team, isn't they?
Yeah. I think just everybody, unless you're a Liverpool fan, everybody won the league that season.
See, how do we pass it around so well, but also look so shit while we do it? Because look, we've played 7 passes there. Do you know where we've got it to?
Yeah.
Halfway line.
At half time, I'll once you go into half time, I'll check up on Josh to see if Josh is actually coming on.
Looks instantly for Ollie Watkins, not close enough to pick up the header back.
I will give Abu. I would genuinely call my first child Abu.
And he's left Martinez with his distribution.
I will call my first child Abu if Abubakar Kamara scores a hat-trick and wins us this game. No, I'm not even kidding. The mother of my children will be like, what the fuck? But I'll be like, look, he's being baby Abby.
Oh, you've got quite a good big let off there.
Again.
Mm-hmm. And it wasn't anything that you did. It was just Villa were a bit poor going forward. Oh, filth! That's going to be on Soccer AM.
Who got Meg?
I don't think you got Meg. Like you just turned him. It was beautiful.
No other willing takers, so Caballero himself.
Not if you're a Fulham fan, but it was beautiful to see.
Step away. Well, you think they know who were taking the corners left and right?
Did he just assume that Fulham know what we're doing at corners? We haven't scored a corner since Dennis Idoy. Genuinely, like against Derby 3 years ago.
Is it for a short one?
Oh, just take the corner, boys.
He's gone down in the area now. Idoy, the man who had taken a tumble. Finally, here comes the kick. Caballero the taker, looking for Camera that comes up ahead of him.
Oh, Joe Bryan.
Missing out a load of break on that for Douglas Luiz. Hector tried to stop
Sorry, ref. 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 Hold on. Hold up a minute.
And the idea was right.
No. Hold up. Hector and Hurahan go for a 50-50. Hector goes down, absolutely dead. And they get that.
Good chance that though on the counter.
Caballero's too busy moaning to actually notice the ball's next. Oh, wow. Joe Bryan has just been spun an absolute fucking proper.
That's the Soccer AM.
I love how Joe Bryan went down injured as soon as it happened as well to try and make it look a little less embarrassing.
Joe Bryan bewildered there, McGinn, who's hard to play both of the active goals.
They just look dominant. They look so comfortable on the ball.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like a try.
Absolutely zero press. Bobby Deckled over Reed looks just fuming. Tom Kearney looks like a passenger in the midfield. We're trying this long ball out to the wing every 5 minutes. Jack Grealish is a dirty bugger. Oh, I'm actually not even sure I want to watch the second half. I'm not even kidding. I don't think I've ever not watched a game in my life. I don't think I've ever deliberately turned a game off. This could be a first. Against Aston Villa as well. Your hands over the mic. Your hand is definitely over the mic.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. What do you reckon? What do you reckon Fulham need to do to get back in? Like, is there anything like you would do if you were in Parker's shoes?
Cheap. Chuck an extra man on.
Bold.
Genuinely. Josh Onomer. Bring Josh Onomer on for Kearney. A bit more energy in the middle. That's all I can think of.
How long you got left on yours?
Couple minutes.
Yeah, same.
44th minute.
It's probably last kick of the game, this.
God, I can't believe I'm watching this. We're just letting them play. There's absolutely no urgency in this team, is there? No urgency, no pace. And even less ability to beat a man. Oh my God. We're making fucking Hurahan look like Pele. Oh my God.
I think that was a free header as well. It was. That was a sitter. This should have been about 4 or 5 by now.
Joy looks like they're going to go in at the break. 2 down.
Oh, what do you even tell him in that team talk? If I'm Scott Parker, I'm going in there going, look, my job's on the line now, boys. Stop fucking about.
Just roundhouse. Just running with a roundhouse. E.
Sweet music. Oh my God. You've got to be kidding.
This defense.
Can't be kidding, boys. Oh my God.
If this was genuinely, if this was Jamie Vardy, he'd be laughing now. Like,
just imagine when it's Harry Kane on the end of these balls.
no. I think if
finishes dinner.
I think part of it is, no offense to Everton, but I'm not Everton, Aston Villa. But if they were better going forward, they'd be quite poor taking their chances. Yeah, they've had some really good chances, gifted by Fulham, and they just haven't took them. And they've only got 2 off the back of it. It should be about 4 or 5. Might come back. Might come back on the
how's he not scored that? Ollie Watkins, how's he not scored that?
I know.
But it just required a glance. And if he got a little shove.
How's the whistle not went? I'm on the 49th minute.
I'm yawning. I'm actually bored of watching us lose.
It's the 49th minute.
Watkins has absolutely fluffed that. What is he doing?
Involved again here, Watkins. A tussle with Hector.
Have I fucking missed something?
Even though it's a last goal by
it was 4 added minutes extra time.
By Watkins.
Oh fuck me! I'm being a knacker. I was working it out wrong.
She's got him in the. Oh my! Oh, this is painful. This is actually painful. Joe Bryan is getting skinned every time. Every time.
I used to like him as well. I used to think he was a good player. I used to sign him on FIFA.
That was a good tackle. That was his only good tackle of the game, and he's just got a yellow card for it. Oh, no way. No way.
Josh Parker looks depressed.
He did not even get near that ball. I apologise. I apologise to Aston Villa and all their fans. Joe Bryan was fucking miles away.
Parker looks like he's going to start crying, by the way.
I might too. No, Jordan. Get a pack of Kleenex and we'll just sit there crying together. Fuck it.
I get him on stream. I'll tweet him at half time saying, do you fancy coming on for a bit of a cry?
We'll get some beers in, have a bit of a cry together. Listen to Don't Look Back in Anger by Oasis. On repeat. See, look, Kenny's got a touch of a god, right? He does nothing with it. Nothing with it every single time.
They're a totally different looking team to the one we saw for most of last season before.
Mate,
what do you think of the VAR?
Sorry, go on.
What do you think of VAR? Do you think it's ruining the game?
100%. 100%. As much as
some horrible decisions given, even including ours.
As much as I do think it's vital, I think it's overused.
Its implementation's poor.
Mm.
What a goal he got in the week in the Carabao Cup.
Especially given the goal that Villa got against Sheffield United that kept them up.
No.
These lot shouldn't even be here.
And it sent Bournemouth down. I felt really bad for Bournemouth there, to be fair.
Oh.
I mean, to a certain extent, because otherwise we probably wouldn't have got Wilson and Fraser. So,
yeah,
it done us some favours, to be fair.
The worst part is, right, we're losing 2-0 to Aston Villa that we beat in a playoff final. We've got Brentford on Thursday that we've also beat in a playoff final, and I'm waiting for them to absolutely munch us.
I think that could be your biggest test.
If we lose that, then there's no hope.
You don't have the hardest run of games coming up. Games that need to be probably won, to be fair. Right, I can hear Snoop Dogg in the background. So should we just cut it there for half
Yeah.
time, and we'll come back, and I'll try and get Josh on for the second half.
Yeah.
Right, no bad, mate.
Speak to you in a bit.
In a bit. Oh, Mike was muted. Welcome back. We're just back for the second half. I'm just waiting for Lewis to join us again. It doesn't look like Josh is going to be joining us, so it'll just be me and Lewis for Fulham. He has just claimed he's wiping away his tears. He's going to miss a goal, yeah. Oh, he has as well. Oh, shit.
Right from home, which you mentioned, they haven't had enough.
Oh, shit.
Is it 3-0 yet?
Did you bring your tissues, mate?
No. Book of lemonade.
Tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, it just wasn't quite looking.
Is it actually 3-0? It is, isn't it?
Oh, hold on.
Camera standing his ground and Ollie Watkins feeling the effects.
There's no way Josh can join us, mate, so it's just going to be me and you. I'll just, it's probably a good thing. I'll be a shoulder to cry on as a neutral.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have offered him out by now. After the second goal. Not that I'd win that fight.
With the free kick.
I don't think I'd win a fight against anyone. Well, actually, I would. The Fulham defence, bunch of fucking pansies.
They take on your own defence.
I'll take on Tim Ream any day of the week. He's weak as piss. He's such a nice guy, but he's weak as piss.
So it's Scott Parker by the looks of his face.
Oh my God, Grealish just goes down every time, doesn't he? You're boring, Grealish. You're boring.
Do you reckon Fulham's got any chance of getting back into this?
Well, may I have two oaks? Bob, then no. Absolutely no way.
Really enjoying himself.
To be fair, we managed to get back into it against Leeds. So, I don't know. We'll see. We managed to make a game of it, at least, against Leeds. I just don't see us doing it 2 weeks in a row.
He's made a bit of a habit of that in this game. A handful of an opponent's shirt.
Could be Scott Parker's tactics. Just takes so much of a beating that the opponents start to feel sorry or guilt. And they become disinterested and give a couple of goals away.
And all too easy for Aston Villa.
It is actually 3-0.
It's such a routine goal.
Oh yeah, was I?
From a free kick. Scott Parker.
Oh, you think I was taking the piss?
Despair.
A little bit. A little part of me hoped.
Lack of concentration.
Oh, fucking hell.
Why? Because it was like so early on. Just like surely not.
He's run really well to that means and gets the sole of his boot to it.
I knew I should just put the entire Aston Villa back line on my fantasy football. I fucking knew it.
And suck all the life out of Fulham, you'd imagine, so early on in this second half. I mean, he's got a theory on it, hasn't he? Whether Tim Ream was responsible or whether it was just zonal and nobody fills that gap.
Dean Smith's having a whale of a time. Look at him.
Well, Fulham's last hope was that they were going to get some kind of VAR call for an offside, but that was never happening. And
yeah, it was shocking.
Scott Parker's going to be down the job centre by Monday.
I mean, looking at Scott Parker go off at half time,
he looks deflated,
didn't he? And you're wondering who motivates the motivator.
We're the smartest dressed guy at the job centre, though.
Oh yeah, 100%. He'll be snapped up as an accountant within minutes, mate. He looks hot.
During those 15 minutes.
Oh my God, Tim Ream taking a touch there. What are you doing?
Do you know the worst part about their goal as well? For you, if he didn't get that, there was a Villa player behind him who would also have got it. because no one was there.
Three lined up, wasn't it?
Conceded this season.
You did mention this, didn't you, yesterday from set pieces with Fulham? They just line up and they don't move.
West Brom done worse.
Jesus wept.
These leads of the promoted clubs.
Konza just came in for the challenge and then cried about the challenge
But of
he
those
put in.
promoted clubs, only Fulham still looking for their first Premier League point. Here's Kearney.
Okay, you're so stupid. Like, this is the problem with this team. It's pure naivety. Pure naivety.
Jack Grealish.
They're too nice. You know in the Tottenham documentary where Jose Mourinho goes, for the next 90 minutes, like, you've got to be arseholes. He uses a very different word, but I'm not that. But, my God, that's what we need to do. We're so soft. It's just, oh, mate. SpongeBob SquarePants could stick in our back four.
I'm not going to lie, I think this is probably one of the worst defences I've seen out of the games I've watched so far. Not to rub it in, like.
That's all right.
You don't look that bad going forward, to be fair. It's just Mitro's a bit isolated. When he's good on the wing, you look like you could do something. The ball's aren't that bad either.
Haven't got to be a particularly good team to defend those kind of free kicks.
The balls aren't that bad, but when you're aiming at one man, you're never going to win it. As a defender, you know where you're standing on Mitrovic.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah, when you know it's going to be whipped in and there's one man in the box. Yeah,
you're going to stand two of them on you, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're just going to twos up him and he's got nothing.
Incredible, really.
Michael Hector, hang your head in shame, mate.
In the Premier League for Michael Hector. Much loaned player throughout his career before his permanent.
I said this before the season started. If we start the season with Tim Ream and Dennis Adoy in our back four, we're relegated again. Simple as. Everyone said, like, oh, Fulham might have learned their lesson. They haven't just bought anyone. But that wasn't the problem. The problem last time was our defence was woeful.
All the way across the Grealish. Plenty of claret and blue shirts.
Go on.
There, everyone fancies to go now.
What was that?
Ollie Watkins, I'm sure, would love to get his first league goal.
If we dare let Ollie Watkins score against us and turn it off, I'll just sit here and chat for the next 40 minutes.
I think what I'll probably do is as well, like, I mean, it's probably a bit soon to ask you because he's a 3-0 down, like, but, like, obviously with Josh not being able to attend, it'd be good to get you back on for another one where you've actually got another fan on. Maybe it's against us. We'll just do the exact same shit against us. And because you'll probably have a chance in that game.
Pass it! Look how condensed that box is now. 1, 2, 3 Fulham players in, and we can't get the ball in. We're making Matt Target.
Well, it's embarrassing already to be losing 3-0.
I do feel your pain. I feel your pain.
But there's a danger that it could become a humiliation out there if they concede any more.
What do you mean there's a danger it could become a humiliation?
It already is.
You're telling me I'm not already humiliated? We're 3-0 down to the shittest team in the league. This is some tin pot club in Birmingham.
Kenny. Now Ream.
If I get death threats for that, I'll happily accept it.
Kenny.
Hi. Oh. Nearly.
Guided away by Comser, and this is Jack
we ain't even close on my screen.
Another foul on him by Adoy. Up the pitch that time, Dennis Adoy looking to get back into a position there.
God.
And they were looking to exploit with a quick free kick there. Yeah, the ball was just rolling when he hit it.
My mate's just texted me. Fulham WTF. My only response was fuck off, let's not talk about it.
Oh, they're checking VAR.
Come on and make your debut with Villa in the position of comfort that they are. Pressure off.
Don't you dare tell me they've scored another one.
When I say debut, I mean Premier League debut, of course. He scored that.
What are you actually watching so far?
I'm watching Bertrand Traore have a cheeky run up and down the wing, having a nice time.
Yeah, there's a VAR check going on. I'll tell you which way it's going.
It's going to be for them scoring, isn't it? There's no doubt in my mind. It's going to be a VAR for handball in our box. Any money.
Target. Grealish. Target going for the return. The Doyle plays it against him.
How does Matt Target?
Fuck off, referee.
Matt Target is literally a footballing version of Mr. Blobby.
Enjoying this, Dean Smith. He's not won in 4 visits here. All 3 league matches drawn. Not been in this position. League manager.
I'm so sorry.
4-0.
No.
Here's Cavallero. Camera. The goal, and that one does come.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. No. You're telling me they ruled this for offside? Are you actually telling me they ruled this offside?
Not for offside, no.
Fucking Steve. He is, he's a fucking mile off. You pilchard. No, he ain't. No, he ain't. No, he's a mile off. Oh, no, he ain't.
No, he's not offside.
He's fucking miles off. What's the problem here then? This is 3-1. If this ain't 3-1 in a minute, I'm done.
I was still expecting him to do a little better. Keeper. Simple finish. Well, they are looking here at a potential foul.
Potential foul? Where? When?
So this is being subject to...
I was thinking that. I was thinking, where the fuck was the foul?
Like a fucking absolute player. What are you doing?
I'm not going to lie, like, I didn't see the foul.
You're
Like, I was thinking...
fucking WWE on the penalty spot, and everyone else is trying to play a game of football.
I think that Stockley Park feel
Fuck!
Oh, dirty bastard.
Oh, take the red card, Mitro, and fuck off. What a fat load of use you are. Piss off back to Newcastle. I'll drive you there myself. You fucking donut. He's never getting to that anyway. Who gives a shit? Just give us a goal with 3-0 down for Christ's sake. We're relegated and it ain't even Christmas.
Oh!
After his actions too.
It's a red, isn't it?
No, Mitrovic made you eat your words there, though.
And he's given the free kick, no goal.
Oh, fuck off.
Bad, darling.
Hey, do you know what? I have supported this club for too many years to be fucking watching this. Fuck off.
The thing is, as well, right? I was I'm on as a neutral, but I'm like,
Michael Hector's come off. We bought on fucking Maxime Lamaldini. This boy is the shittest defender I've ever seen. Oh, fuck me sideways. There's a running joke that we called him Maxime Lamaldini because he's that bad. Oh my God. That's his answer. Scott Parker's gone, I know, roll with the dice. I'm going to save the game with Maxime Lamaldini, 3-0 down.
Because that could have been a costly mistake from the goalkeeper. Yeah, he hasn't had...
Oh, I can't believe that.
Since coming into the first team at Arsenal and now with Villa, Martinez. And of course, that can be a test of his form, his confidence, which has been sky high.
Grealish has just fucking granddadded him. Fuck off, you dirty prick.
Grealish and Camera getting involved.
You know what? I'm actually annoyed because Abubakar Kamara used to be a live wire. He'd offer anyone out. I kind of wish he still was because he'd have fucking floored Grealish there.
I was saying, like, I'm a neutral party in all of this, but like, I'm really starting to feel bad for Fulham here. So just kicking someone
go
on the floor that night.
Maxine with a great first pass. Joe Bryan, go on. And then he just clear him out. Oh, ref! At what point do we start just handing out some reds here? Because it's getting ridiculous. Well, to be fair, Mitro did just throw someone down in the box, but that was
Lost the goal because of it, though.
That was so late from McGinn there.
Be careful with those.
As a.
And he swings one in. Mitrovic with a header.
How many headers does Mitro need to score?
No.
He's had 6 now.
It's not been very many on target either, though. That's the worst part.
Heading for.
He's not good. He's not a Premier striker. I'm sorry. You can't be fucking about with throwing people in the box. I knew he won't cut out for the Prem because VAR is going to fuck every goal he scores. Every goal he scores is going to be ruled out.
Do have goals in them.
He chucks himself about, doesn't he?
Well, he chucks himself about and everyone else about as well. That's the problem. I don't know if you saw the playoff final between us and Brentford.
No, not.
There's one part.
Oh no, I think I did actually.
There's one part where Emiliano, I think it's Marcondes, Mitro just grabs him by the neck and throws him to the floor mid-game. And I was just like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Playoff final and you're just throwing people around. I'd hate to know what he does in the bedroom. Like, if he throws people around like that, then it's football. God bless his wife.
In a minimal contact sport.
Honestly, he'd be a great rugby player, you know.
And start a hashtag on the back of this. Hashtag pray for Mrs. Mitro.
He's throwing 6-foot men around like they're bloody toys. It does make you worry. Oh, for Christ's sake. Cav, just go. I'd love for one of us to just have a bit of pace and just skin someone. I don't think we've beat a man all game.
Has Mitrovic got 50 pence for a head?
He has. I'm not even kidding.
I like Mitrovic. He grabs, he just...
He missed another.
I said this yesterday, didn't I? I was like... I like Mitro, but I just don't think... Because he grafts it and he cares, but I just don't think the talent's all there.
Bro, yeah. If he had pace and could head a ball.
Yeah, I would like him to be better because I like him as a player, but...
Well, it's funny because everyone says, oh, he's so good in the air, he's so good in the air. I've always said he's shit in the air. He's woeful in the air. He's brilliant with his feet. Yeah, I'll give you that. He scores a lot of good goals with his feet. And he makes a lot of goals himself just because he puts himself about. But in the air, he's woeful.
Do you think it's because just because he's that strong? People expect like the strong players to be good in the air, don't they? Like he wins a lot in the air. He
wins it in the air, but he doesn't direct it well. Never gets it where it needs to be. And that's the back of the net. A player that's good in the air scores a lot of goals with his head. I don't think he does.
Oh, Grealish is on the floor again. He is as well.
Here's on Gisa. Now Camera. This is Reed.
Tell you what, Bobby Deckled over Reed's look quite good.
I can say it's going to a 4 very soon, like or 5. Honestly, Villa, like,
Brian.
without sounding like I'm digging out because I'm got a Villa on fan to defend them, but
dirty team.
If Villa were good at going for it, taking chances, they'd be on 5 or 6 now.
Yeah.
They've missed some chances. Oh, he tried now this year, didn't he? Didn't get it though.
Hey, Bobby in.
Camera pulls it across for Caballero.
Where's Cavallero going? The goal's over here, mate.
Dwight clips one in. Mitrovic.
That's an eighth header for Mitro.
No, that was difficult. Really difficult.
He's had a few, like, I think he only won 2 of them to be on target, but they'd be like down the middle.
Just around the penalty spot. Always asking a lot to beat once he is from there.
So to be fair, like, the tactics work. 2 shots at goal. Stephen Ellie
That's the thing. It doesn't. He should. Do you know what? For some of these, he should just try and chest it down and stand over it. He'd do so much better.
Connection going.
Like, just take it down and try and use your feet. Because your head is non-existent.
He's probably got the strength to do that, to be fair.
Well, that's the thing. He could easily hold off one of these lot. Ezri Konza is not beating him in a strength battle, is he?
Chance. Chance. Chance.
A little too often. One more of those, you think? Yeah. He could be on his way. Well, he doesn't want us to.
I don't know what you need to do. Yeah.
Might not have any choice with another challenge.
What we need to do is take the loss, keep it at 3, and over the next few days, offer every defender in the world 200,000 a week.
The first time he's faced Grealish since his 2 yellow cards and consequent red for fouls on that player at Wembley.
No. Don't you dare dig Dennis Adoy out for the playoff final red card. One, he got hospital passed by Tim Ream, and the other one was Jack Grealish being a dirty little bastard.
Right across to Grealish. I think he got torn there between 2 stalls, whether to go for goal or go for a sitter. We've made another run.
Yeah, I think you're like 2 minutes behind, like, from listening to your commentary.
What's his hair look like as well?
I mean, it's ridiculous.
He looks like a scraggy little emu.
Who's that?
Jack Grealish. Like a scraggy little...
I don't even know why I asked. Should have guessed.
Yeah, true. There's no one else good. Ollie Watkins looks like a fucking pineapple, but the rest of them look relatively normal.
Yeah, the rest of them pressing from the front again. The Marshall.
Apologies to any people looking like pineapples out there.
Okay, go on, Zambo. Zambo still looked good, but he's had no options all game. No options. Dennis Adoy. Also, I've noticed a lot. We've been just pinging it long here. We've been pinging it long a lot in this game. Like big switches out to the wing. Watch how often we do it. We seem to do it every 5 minutes. We don't play the passes like we used to.
Tom Kenny.
It was the little intricate passes that we used to play that made us good. Watch this. We just whip it in the box. And whip it long.
Alexander Mitrovic.
Have we actually turned into a whip it long team? I think we are. Watch this. Gonna whip it long.
There's a good little passage of play coming up. Passage of passing from you guys coming up, actually.
Back from 3 goals down, didn't we? At the Hawthorns on Saturday.
Bobby Decker over Reed again. Bobby Reed! For God's sake! Oh my God! You boys, please! Someone learn how to score a fucking goal.
LaMarchand running away, but he's not going to get away with that.
Miss LaMarchand just floored someone.
Fulham player. It's going to block. Yeah, LaMarchand.
We've got 5 yellow cards. Why is LaMarchand even making that tackle? Anguissa had him on toast.
Oh no. Where's the defence?
For a player who only started.
You've got one at the back.
November.
Again,
let off from Villa there.
I'm watching Joe Bryan charge down the pitch and play the worst pass possible. Oh, tell you what, good shot, Joe Bryan. Fair.
Too many spectators in grounds these days. But
Can I just say, the Aston Villa chairman wearing his mask and not over his nose, dickhead.
We don't have it on.
Well, yeah, he's certainly put his money where his mouth is. And I think they've invested much more wisely than they did 12 months or so ago.
I'll tell you what, if Leeds get Todd Cantwell, I'm tipping them for top 10 easily.
Oh, they've spent some money, haven't they? They need some defenders, like, because they're the defense, like they're conceding a lot of goals. Like it's very like Keegan-esque. I'm trying to score more than you do.
They don't need a defence as much as we do, though. Like you know, oh, that's a nice little pass. And Greaser again, looking brilliant. Kenny with a crap whip in. Why are we still whipping it in? We've done that for 69 minutes. It hasn't worked. Is anyone going to learn?
What minute are you on?
69th minute and 28 seconds.
Yeah, well, I'm on 72nd, and it literally there was another one, another just whipping in at the same time you said it. So 3 minutes later, you're expecting the same. He's had 7 attempts, Mitrovic, this match with Cavallari. How do you pronounce it? Cavallero. He's had the next most. So between him and Mitrovic, he's had like 10 chances.
Fullback a little wider than you would have hoped.
Caballero. No, I'm not singing that. I'm not even singing. Oh, God. Jack Grealish. What a touch with his shoulder as well.
Yeah, I know what part you're at. And it was a quite big let off as well.
Once again, Anguissa's just sitting there like, the fuck am I doing, boys? There's none of you near me. Do you know what? I thought we were quite defensively good in our last few games. Last few games of the Championship, right? Because we played a 4 at the back.
Yeah.
And whenever we went forward, one of the fullbacks tucked into CDM, right? With this 5 at the back, 2 in the middle business, we've been overrun this game. Absolutely overrun in the midfield.
It doesn't look like you got 2 at the back, to be fair. Oh, that was shocking.
I'll bet you any money, Anthony Knockout comes on and he scores.
He's on the bench, and I think he was warming up like.
Oh, was he actually? I haven't seen it.
One suddenly did, it was ruled out. That one's cleared by McGinn all the way up to Caballero.
I'm buying a McFlurry after this.
Should away from danger by Harahan. Caballero with a cross. Mitrovic looks to make that hit again.
Yeah, that must have been the same one I was just talking about before.
Free kick's been given against him anyway. And he's had a few of these, hasn't he, tonight, Mitrovic?
A few of these?
Nearly, but not quite.
A few suggests 2 or 3. He's had about 13.
Making it awkward for the striker.
They've said you'll see some stats come up soon that says he's had 7 attempts, like, and I think everyone's been header, and 5 of them have been off target.
Mate, my God, Mitro's probably had more chances this game than their entire squad.
Yeah, Grealish is on the floor again, like.
And Mitrovic, but he's never scored against them.
Just stirring the pot a little bit. Grealish is on the floor.
I give up slagging him off. Alphonso Riaga as well. Get our goal. I want Marek Rodak back. I don't get that. Marek Rodak was probably the one player I thought we didn't need to improve on. Like going up, the one position I thought we were fine with was goalkeeper. And then we go replace him with someone that's half as good. Genuinely half as good. Joe Bryan, what a whip.
The target, struggle with Tyrone Mings.
That defence is shocking. Like,
I'll tell you what, when Mitrovic goes home, I hope he watches his back. And I hope he thinks to himself, do you know what? I'm shit at football. Maybe I should try harder to get fit.
Jacob Murphy. Oh no, who just came on? I thought Jacob Murphy. Jacob Murphy.
Jacob Ramsey.
I'm sure it's a Jacob Murphy there.
Josh, oh mate, they're bringing on some 16-year-old kid. He looks about 12.
I swear that's a. Oh no, I must be tripping. Is that Jacob Ramsey? Was that Murphy? Tripping there.
Just run, Abu. Just run. You're huge. Just run. Ain't no one catching you or trying to shoulder you off that. You're about the size of a brick horse. Brick horse? Yeah.
Brick horse.
Brick house is what I was thinking. An absolute brick house.
Yeah, shit, brick house.
Fuck's sake. I wish we'd have bought him, actually, Martinez. He looked incredible. I don't know how they snuck him, actually. Arsenal were mad to let him go. I'd have just given him the number 1 shirt. What? See, look at that. We lose the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Villa players ready. 6 Villa players ready and in our half as soon as they get the ball from us.
Yeah, I think the past like care now on the. To be fair, they're still coming after us, like, but.
Grealish on the floor. I've just seen him throw his hands up like he was a baby.
Was that in the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what a few minutes behind you.
For a 19-year-old local boy, a youth product of.
I hope Jacob Ramsey comes on and scores 3 own goals. Fuck him.
His Premier League debut. He started both of the League Cup ties that Aston Villa.
I mean, say what you mean.
Bristol City.
God, he's young. How old is he?
Yeah, he looks young, doesn't he? Oh, who he was bringing on now?
Mate, they're bringing on a 16-year-old just to take the piss. This is Aston Villa.
Neeskins or something?
Neeskins Cabano, is he coming on?
Yeah.
I don't know how he wasn't starting, to be honest.
An important one.
When I try and pronounce his name, it sounds like someone wants to make roll-ups and they've got no skins.
I think it's actually Neeskins Cabano, isn't it?
Premier League action. He's played one.
He's French. No, where's he from? He's technically French, but he's actually from
West Brom back in February 2019.
Oh, I don't know where he's from.
He's had a loan spell in League.
Maybe.
Is it South Africa? The flag that came up? I'll have a look. Have a quick rewind, seeing as while you catch up.
Neeskins Cabano.
The fucking flag's that.
It's got a light blue flag next to his name, Neeskins. I'm sure of it. Ivan Cavallero is trash. Go on. Go back to the Wolves.
No, it's light blue with the stripe through it. South Africa.
Yeah, Congo.
Yeah, what is it?
Dominican Republic. Dominican? Democratic Republic of Congo.
You couldn't have picked a worse game to come on, like.
Never mind. I can't even show you the flag. Light
I was
blue.
going to say, I just saw a bright light.
Light blue with a red stripe.
Yeah.
Congo. Yeah, I thought so.
Just stepping slightly over the edge on McGinn. One or two challenges reigning in there. I think Stuart Atwell just wants to bring a measure of calm to it.
I think everyone, including the Villa players, just won this game. Oh, he's just running at each other.
I think everyone's
done. That's bad. Try to send himself there.
Change from Fulham.
He brings off Decordova Reed. Oh my lord. The one player I've said has looked quite bright going forward, and he brings him on. It's as if he's watching a different game to me.
He's looking for punishment.
I love Scott Parker, but what is he doing?
Here's Tyrone Mings, who's on the score sheet tonight.
The thing is, we haven't looked like scoring at all.
Yeah, clean sheet, though, no,
We haven't had one clear-cut opportunity, have we?
Seeing this through,
That hasn't been a Mitrovic header. Like, there's not been a shot with our feet at all, I don't think.
Except that like flurry where just every shot was blocked.
Yeah, apart from that.
Yeah. To be fair though, if Mitro was a bit more clinical with his head, he would have been laughing. Because he's won just about every head on the air. He just went nowhere.
Painful to watch this, mate. Painful to watch.
Who did they sign John McGinn from? Was he like Sheffield United or something?
I don't know, actually, John McGinn. He's a great little purchase, though. He's been brilliant, hasn't he? They have done some shrewd business, I'll give him that. Mings has turned out pretty well. Watkins, I bet you, pays dividends eventually. And then there's us signing players like Ola Aina. And Alphonse Arioli, the only goalkeeper in the world that couldn't catch coronavirus even if he tried.
I think he's going to concede again soon. Like, lovely ball actually. It was a beautiful ball. Very poor end product though.
As much as I want to be back in the cottage, I really don't if I'm watching this crap.
Target, this is Mings.
Traore's coming on for Trezeguet.
Great. It's just what I want to hear. There's a seriously pacey bloody... Isn't he from like Burkina Faso or somewhere? Mad.
I'm not sure.
There was an incident a few minutes ago with Douglas Luiz.
Another flaggers.
Coming together. Whether he stamps down on his man a little bit, on Brian.
They just show me Douglas Luiz stamping on Joe Bryan and getting nothing for it.
There's Luiz. Watkins.
I wonder if that goal stood. Do you reckon if that goal stood, like Fulham would have had a bit more of a go?
Yeah, 100%.
I think it'd have been made a bit more interesting.
We're such a momentum team. Like as soon as we can see the goal, our heads just drop.
Is he trying to clear a penalty for that? Surely not. Yet again, like poor from not the best from Villa. Like defense just seemed to be scrambling at the back.
No Harahan anymore. But after what happened at the start of this second half, Fulham will have good reason to be wary over the kick.
John McGinn's a funny looking bugger, isn't he?
Mings is up there again.
Him and Matt Target look like they were born from the same woman.
Looking for Mings, it does get all the way through this time to Trezeguet.
Are we sure that they're not related at birth?
Yeah. I mean, they had a good go,
They've both got a really weird face.
They seem to have run out of gas now.
Fulham have run out of gas. Did we have any gas at any point? I think at the beginning of the game we forgot to stop the gas. What have these not been doing?
I think if anyone's going to score, like it's going to be another Villa goal. If I'm honest, from what I'm saying.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
How's he struggle there?
Greenish.
Bang.
Yeah, I've just now scored like.
On the ball cross, but actually ends up pulling it behind. really struggled, Fulham.
We're losing to a team with Esri Konsa in it.
The keeper's just struggled to put a save in, and he's tipped it over on a ball that looked very soft. And he personally, I reckon he could have caught it. He should have caught it.
What, Ariola for us?
Which he scored a couple of goals, Traore.
Yeah,
Nakamba's come on. Marvellous Nakamba.
Bristol City has already launched his Villa career in style, so it's the briefest introduction on this stage.
I'd be a bit pissed if I was a player and I was coming for 3 minutes. Like,
Of Trezeguet.
At the same time, if I'm getting paid, what, 60 grand a
yeah, I
week?
suppose.
Great for Dean Smith to have more
You can pay me 60 grand a week and I'd fucking dress up like a clown and clap.
Come back, maybe after Christmas, is it? He'll be welcome, the centre forward.
And then again,
What's he given?
if you put me in a picture for 60k a week, I'd play with a lot more desire than these lot, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
Back on New Year's Day at Burnley.
That's
Yeah,
the
again,
worrying
looking
part
to-
for me. We've not had enough just genuinely normal shots.
Watkins,
We've had like 2 or 3, the rest have all been Mitro's head.
Grealish, Ramsey, McKinn.
Oh my god, look how quickly they charge us.
Watkins who takes over though.
Watkins is fluffed in there.
No, I don't think it's going to happen for Watkins tonight, but he'll keep going. He's a fit lad.
Yeah, it's just damage limitation in it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Showing all the
1,
Villa
2,
fans
3,
exactly
5. That's a 5v3 there.
where his quality
Right.
is.
At any point, if I'm the defending team, I should not be having 5v3 when we're playing 5 at the back. How's that work? Surely one of your fullbacks notices.
Target. Fouled.
Who's your number 23?
23, Joe Bryan.
He was down the left side as the possession was on the right side, and he's put his hand up for the ball to be crossing. He's not even in the box.
Follow through.
Don't know what he was expecting, or I don't know what he was hoping for.
Joe Bryan I have a love-hate relationship with that boy. I've never watched someone get back so little in a game of football. But he also scored 2 goals to send us into the Premier League, so I can't really be mad at him.
It's more swings and
Oh my god,
Yeah,
how's he tipping that over?
Yeah, that's the one I should have caught because it was like very slow.
again they look vulnerable.
He's a professional He does that every week. Oh, this hurts.
It wasn't like it was a quick pace ball.
Nobody taking
What is he
shots.
doing?
That's poor. Oh, it's 2v1.
I don't know if you just lip read Mitrovic.
Change from us.
He
No,
just
no,
said, I fucking hate this shit. He's leaving. It was that or I fucking hate this place. There's one of the two.
Thing for Fulham is that he didn't score against them because his goals last year for Louise were against the clubs who all ended up being relegated.
Again, if Aston Villa did a little bit better going forward, that was another goal there.
Tell you what, they've got a lot of like interesting African nations in their team. Burkina Faso, bloody marvellous Nakamba, wherever he's from. Quite an impressive team.
Yeah, there's quite a few flags I haven't seen.
Right.
Oh, go on, Brian.
Oh, what a shot! Who was that?
Here's a Doy.
Good save by the keeper, to be fair. And the fact it stayed in play is a bit of a shocker.
What, our keeper or theirs?
Cameras cross.
And Brian, striker was off the crossbar as well.
No,
Joe
Who's getting
Bryan.
yellow though? Who's getting booked?
behind him. Thank you for solid performance from Cash tonight.
Oh, I see the bit you mean, where he's not in the box and he's got his hand up. Tell you what, Matty Cash risks it there, doesn't he? Strange header. There's a lack of desire in this team. There really is.
I think it'd be good for something like.
Traore going into challenge with Cavallero.
I can't see how this
Just
team.
try to shoot. Just going wide anyway.
I genuinely don't know how this team doesn't get relegated.
Cabano.
The horrible thing for you guys as well is like a lot of the teams that you'd expect to be down that way are picking points up.
Oh yeah. West Brom picking up a point from Chelsea. We're the only team that's not picked up a point, haven't we?
Yes. No?
Who else hasn't
I'll have
picked
to
up a
double
point?
check that.
I can't think of any other teams.
Sheffield United, I think.
Yeah,
Not going to pick any points up. But I think them will start them.
yeah, it will, because they're not a bad team. Oh my lord.
From McGinn, but he couldn't generate the power to feed it.
Ollie Watkins, you don't.
That's had to be first time.
I think West Ham went there until yesterday.
What's that?
I think West Ham went the same boat till yesterday. But then they had a flyer.
Yeah, then they spanked Wolves 4-0.
Could have got the weight on it.
I thought they might help us out, but no.
I saw somebody said, I can't believe West Ham beat Portugal 4-0.
It could be critical. They put the foot in, and they've got that creativity. McGinn, Grealish.
Where's the chance that hits the crossbar? I haven't even got to that yet.
Green.
That happened ages ago for you, didn't it?
Yeah, it was a couple of minutes ago. Like I think that the time gap between us just grew.
Yeah. Cavallero needs to stop doing. Oh no.
It's blocked. Brian, no, he's got the ball.
Yeah, that was it. Lovely strike as well.
That's gone out for a throw in, but Ryan still reflecting on his ill fortune.
Just poor, like it's like there's no creativity going forward.
Yeah, he did. It's a good save.
He's getting a yellow?
There's been a little bit of nonsense about the ball being
You got a yellow there?
moved for the taking of the throw in.
Mings, I believe. Oh.
Mings and Dabby.
Then got involved. There was a yellow card to him. I think another one has just been.
Come on, gets a yellow card there.
Mings was the other one who was shown a yellow card. Or something and nothing really.
Poor. Scott Parker looks sick of his life.
He's thinking.
He is on the cans tonight, like.
Mings stands up to it.
Oh, Anguissa just looks a class above, doesn't he?
First for that.
I can't believe he hasn't brought Josh Oliver on.
Forward from Traore. Here's a dive.
You just can't leave two players in the midfield. Not when one of them is Tom Kearney, who runs about as much as a fucking pigeon with one leg.
Here's Cavallero.
Oh, Cav, for fuck's sake. I just want one goal. I want one little shred of happiness in this game, please. I'll take a goal or Grealish snapping a leg. Okay, that's a bit harsh. That's a bit harsh. I don't want him to end his career. I just don't like him.
Looks like Villa are going to get that clean sheet that they've waited so long for.
Oh, give over. What a time for it to cut out. Oh, that's alright. You fucked the pass anyway.
Long time they've had to wait for one on the road.
The podcast I follow, right? Fulhamish podcast, absolutely great. They've done a review of the game, so it's clearly already ended for them. Their first 4 words, thank fuck that's over. Comfortably one of the worst performances in decades. I'm glad I'm not the only one feeling it.
Yeah, as a neutral, I genuinely feel bad for you. To be fair, I put a post on one of the Fulham fan pages about joining for the second half.
Yeah.
I haven't seen what the post says yet, but someone's commented.
Kenny. Fired across by Joe Bryan, no takers. Here's Cabana.
I don't know why I'm still watching. I know it ends 3-0.
You just love the pain.
By Tyrone Mings.
Clearly.
Well, it's going to be a long goal season for Fulham, isn't it? If they continue to play, to defend like this. No easy game in the Premier League.
3-word review robbed by VAR. That's a funny one.
Here's Camera.
There's been all sorts of decisions lately, hasn't there? That's just bark like outrage.
Some of the handballs have been ridiculous, haven't they?
Mm-hmm.
3 games in, and already the survival task for Fulham is looking to be a difficult one. It's not just.
Well, it was nice being in the Premier League. I'll see you all next week. See you later.
Yeah, well, I'll get you on for another stream, mate, before we go back. If you like, I'll get you on a game. I'll get you on a game against like us or something, because that'll probably be a game you can probably get some points out of.
If you want to laugh, stick me on a game against Man City. That would be fun.
If you want goals. To be fair though, Man City looked shit yesterday.
I might as well just enjoy the pain. Oh, look how gutted Scott looks.
Yeah, I know, his heart's broken in there.
Very happy. Took them 8 games.
It's his dream job, this.
Last season. This time round, they have done it in 2, and they didn't manage a clean sheet on the road last season. Here they are at the first attempt.
Tim Ream chatting to Matty Target, looking like, oh, can I get moved to Aston Villa?
And across our digital platforms,
Sheffield United and Burnley. All 0-0, all 0 points.
To Anfield. Liverpool 2 out of 2 at the start of their title.
The worst part about that though, they're teams that usually finish like towards the top end of mid-table.
Oh yeah, Burnley ain't going to stay there, are they?
Which has given us more goals.
And Sheffield United were on for like Europe at some point last season. I don't know what to say to you, mate.
What a terrible night, eh?
Right.
You come home from work, you get all excited, and you watch that dribble.
Yeah,
Well,
and the worst part is I know how you feel, mate. I know how you feel.
I hope everyone enjoys supporting their proper teams with players that can kick a ball, but unfortunately, mine don't know how to do that.
Right, I'll just for joining, mate. It's been a pleasure. I'll keep you posted though about getting on for another one. Like hopefully a better result for you guys.
Oh, I'd love to say it's been enjoyable, but it really hasn't.
Right, mate, Jazz.
See you later.
Catch you later.
Bye.